I dream of it, amongst the wild threads of history and the myriad of paths. My path saw the Imperium rise from the ashes left in the wake of the Great Revolt. Thou shalt not make a machine in the likeness of the human mind. With that commandment, new avenues of human potential were explored. Mentats, Suk Doctors, Sword Masters, and the mystical Bene Gesserit Sisterhood. But it was the Navigators and their monopoly on space travel that set the conditions for the Imperium. But I am telling you of the universe you already know. Let me describe the one you do not. In this other universe, my mother, Lady Jessica, consort to Duke Leto Atreides, gave birth to a daughter, a girl they named Ariste. Because of her obedience to the Bene Gesserit, Lady Jessica is trained as a truth-sayer. Because of that training, Lady Jessica was able to detect Dr. Yue's deception. Because of the forewarning of his betrayal, House Atreides survived the Battle of Arrakeen. Because of their survival, the Emperor declared a full-scale war of assassins. Because of the war, the Sardaukar were deployed to ensure spice shipments continued without interruption. Because of the Sardaukar, the Fremen were eradicated. There was no Muad'Dib, no Lisan al-Gaib, no Kwisatz Haderach. I see a universe where I, Paul Atreides, was never born. All my visions lead to horror, except this one. This one leads to you.
Welcome back to the stream. We played a little bit of Dune Awakening yesterday, and figured we would keep exploring a little bit today. Today is Thursday, Random Thursdays. If you're new to the stream, don't forget to like, follow, subscribe, share, whatever way to spread the word about the channel. And also make sure you check out our merch. We're going to be having some giveaways in the near future. But right now, if you'd like to purchase anything, feel free to go to our website, cosplay.games, and check out our website. And with that being said, let's jump into the game. We did some pretty extensive exploring. Not as far. We didn't go into the deep desert, but it's definitely been a fun game. Definitely a lot of hours went into the development and just playing, just exploring and trying to figure out, where to go to next. So I think we should have a good amount of water. I don't have any blood, so I'm gonna top that up. Let's see what we have. We did manufacture or fabricate a couple MK2 sand bike treads yesterday. I believe we did, unless that was, yeah. I'm assuming those are going to make the treads last a little bit longer. Alright, so we got 6 days left on the fuel there. Alright, I'm gonna craft a couple of these. Get a few of these. So our health is a little bit low, but just want to make sure we got enough health kits because I think we're gonna go exploring. I gotta make sure I got my welding tool equipped, and then might try to do a little refresh on the sand bike. Get some new treads and whatnot. Alright, I don't know if I can take those because I likely don't have room in my backpack. So let me go down here. One of these I have like Solari, yeah, right here. So if I deposit that, I'll deposit those. Do I have more of those up there? I don't really need to carry around the plant fiber. Silicone block. I don't really have a lot of granite there though. We'll put this in case I die. Yesterday I got pretty close. One of the sandworms, I barely made it to the rock formations and on the sand bike, and all of a sudden the sandworm jumped up and I was almost its lunch. So pretty happy that didn't happen. Alright, let's just get rid of that. I think we actually had this over here. Just stock up there with the spiced food. We have this blood sack, we have that blood sack. Alright, let's go back here. Let's deposit the carbon, flour sand. Try to get rid of some of these resources to free up slots so I can carry a little bit more. Alright, we might as well just put that there. Alright, we got a new PSU. I had already crafted that. We'll just put the salvaged metal there. And a new engine. This one, I don't know if we really need that. I can craft another one of those. Alright, let me go back up here. I might craft a new... Might have to go grab a couple of those things back, but I might... What do we need for this? So, plasteel, microfluorofiber, iron for the sword. So I do have a little bit of iron. I don't know how much of this we have. But let me grab these. I'm going to deposit a couple of them. So we'll split. Okay, and then we'll deposit those. We'll carry the 5 just in case we need them. I'm actually going to split this too. We'll deposit that. And I'm going to deposit that just so we don't lose it. You never know. Alright, so we don't have... So we got the spiced copper. What is this? Iron? No, that's steel. Oh, I can't. So let me take that. I'm gonna go over here. We'll produce a little bit more iron. I think I needed 7 for that. So while that's producing, do I have more of the plasteel fibers? Or did I keep that in my... No. Alright, so no more of the plasteel fibers, but I will have the iron I'll need. Couple more of these. And don't forget to check out the chat for the social media links and whatnot. We are streaming live right now to Twitch and Kick. So whichever platform you're on, we appreciate you supporting the stream and joining us. Feel free to put anything in the chat. If there's games or specific content that you'd like to see. Okay, let's go back over here. Where was that? Okay, so we have the iron ingot. We need plasteel fiber, which we can get from near the shipwreck. So the nearest shipwreck is up here, I believe. Yeah, or is there another one? Well, this one might be... That one might be a little bit... Is that closer? I don't know. My judgment on distance is not great right now on that. I think the one to the north would be a little bit closer. Northwest would be a little bit closer, I think, but we'll just go to this one to the east. I should have enough fuel. I just topped up the fuel yesterday. After parking in our little garage here. Pick up that salvaged metal. Alright, let's see. It says 12%. Alright, let me... I don't know if that would be enough fuel to get from there. don't know if I equipped. Yes, I did. Alright. See if we can repair this rather than swapping it out, I guess. And yeah, I thought we customized it. Alright, let's see what's going now. Alright, so we're back up to 80%. Oh, I didn't do the back one. Duh. I gotta get off the bike again. I don't want to be breaking down. Alright, we're out of ammo. Need to go get some welding. I just deposited that in here. It's always in the last one, isn't it? Alright, so we got 93 left. Let's go finish up the repair down here. And then we will hop on. I'm always too eager. I always jump on the bike before I'm supposed to. Alright, I think we should be good besides the fuel. And I guess before I do take off, I am going to need more fuel. So I'm gonna go see if I can produce a small chemical with my construction tool. May as well just put it up here. Well, that's the respawn point, so maybe right next to it. Small ore. So I need copper ingot. I need 45 for that. So let me place this here. And then let's go. Do I have that already? If not, I am going to need to grab this. Oh, I only got 3. 4. Oh, wait a second. Oh. I was looking at the sand, thought it was copper. Alright, so nothing there, but let's see if we can produce a little bit of this. So that's doing 9. We need 45. So let's go get some copper real quick with our cutter ray. This is granite. I think there's some over here where I built my little palace here. Some iron over there. There's some copper. Get some of this copper ore. And then we should be able to good efficiency. Alright, is that gonna be enough, or are we gonna need a little bit more? May as well get some of this iron ore here. Ooh. And where do I see more copper? Well, couldn't tell if this had a little blue in it or if it was just the iron. We are gonna need, and if we're gonna want one of those swords, which who doesn't like swords? We are gonna need to make some more steel and iron. Here's a little bit of copper. Oh no, my backpack's full. Oh. Alright, let's go check out, see if we have enough. I hope we do. We made 9. So we don't need too much. Wow. I'm only able to make 13 more, so we'll have 22. Okay, so that's going. I go deposit it here, I guess. Alright, so we have 16 and counting. We need 45 to make this. But we're gonna need that fuel. Because I'd like to really go out and explore a good amount. I still feel a little constrained going, going out short distances from the base or whatever. Once we get one of the Thopters, though, it should be even better. I forgot to go drop this off. Too, so we'll have to go get some blood, take down a couple of the people at that little base there next to us. Right. Can I store? I don't need to store that there. That there. Store that. Collect those. Let's go collect some more copper ore. See any more copper ore there. I know there's some over here. Wild gunfights going on. I just want some more copper. It's always when you need something that the availability of it is not always guaranteed. Oh, they're coming after me. I need blood anyway. dying here, right next to my house. Take that. Knee right to the face. Alright. Let's go see if we can get some more of this. Oh, what am I doing? I said I needed blood, and then I just walked by the bodies here. Alright. Because we need to produce a little bit more water. Okay, that's 2 bodies. I thought I saw some copper over here. Alright, iron ore. Alright, I think that's granite and iron. Here's some. Like, almost ran right into it. Alright, there's a couple more people over here. I can get a little bit more blood. Revive yourself. Whoa. Come on. Let's get the bounty. Right in the back. Coming back to life on me now? Come on. But I will take some more blood. Well, and some spiced food. You never know. Could get hungry later. Oh, I gotta take my bandages and gun parts. Alright, do we have more copper around here? Or what were they fighting over? Can't be that many good things over here. A little iron ore and some coin, come on. Can't we all just get along? Oh, there's some. It's like I almost stumble on this stuff almost every time. Alright. Looking good there. Let's stay in the shade a little bit. Still got a good amount of hydration, but don't want to burn up all the blood and whatnot. If I'd have to drink that, I'd rather deposit that to generate some water back at the home base. Appreciate everybody joining the stream today. If you're new to the stream, don't forget to like, share, follow, subscribe. And don't forget to check out our social media and our website, cosplay.games. We got some merch on there. We will be doing some giveaways here in the near future, so we'll make sure to post an announcement on what everyone can do to get registered or whatever for the giveaways. Typically we do, you know, tag a couple friends on social media to spread the word about the channel, and then pick winners from that, wearing the hat and then the shirt. So we got several more items on the website, so definitely go check that out. All right, so let's go see if we got enough. We need 45, so I don't know if we even have enough water. So we had 12, or no, we had like 16. This is gonna be close, folks. This is gonna be close. All right, so go deposit some of these. And I think now we should have like almost a week. Yeah, we're almost up to a week for that, so we shouldn't have to pretty much fuel that. I think by the time that we have to refuel this, we're probably going to already abandon this base and move on to other areas. So I think I have. I wonder if well, I don't really want to do that now, do I? If I tried to put that, I don't even know if that's possible to put the MK2. I wonder if does anybody on the channel know whether or not you can, put an MK2 tread on an MK1 hull and chassis? I don't know, I might have to look that up or see if there's the answer on somebody else's channel or stream. I guess I could just try it too. Never know. Could work. There are a couple more people there, yeah. We're gonna get a little thirsty here probably. Well, we can hydrate here. We'll get a little bit more blood and go deposit that then. While we're waiting. Head back, we'll go deposit that blood, and hopefully that copper ingot is done. Drink a little. Right. So we We got 22 plus, I think we got enough. Alright, I think we're just over. We have 3 over to be able to put this together. Now watch, it's gonna say, oh, you got something you don't have. Alright. Well, first let's set the just owner in case somebody sneaks in. I don't want somebody coming in and making fuel. Alright, so we need water. We have 48. There we go. Alright. Oh no. Why did I do that? I didn't want to make a silicone block. Small vehicle fuel cell. Alright, so I need 25 of these fuel cells. That was kind of silly. I don't know, it'd probably get annoying though if there was a if there was like a little prompt or a warning like, hey, you're about to produce this every time you tried to produce something. But I don't know, somewhat that would be a little handy to prevent things just being produced that you don't need. Get a little more copper. There's some folks down there. Let me look at the map. Salvaged metal. Alright, we're looking for some fuel cells. Alright, there's one. I think that might be the closest one to our base here. Yeah. I guess let's head that way. It's only, I don't know, 300. That's not too far. We'll just go on foot. Just go this way. Getting some sun. Work on my tan here. Up there. Now I needed 25 fuel cells, so I don't know. I might have to collect individual ones besides, yeah, like these. I might have to do these fuel cores. What am I up to? 6. And then we can salvage this one with the cutter ray. Wow. That's pretty awful. Alright, so we got 37. We should have enough. I guess I could have stolen a few from the generator, but since that is pretty much a critical component, I try not to mess with that once I deposit the fuel. We go visit our neighbors here. I don't know if they're friendly. Okay, we got 400 meters. Texmo, how you doing? Hey, Jade. Alright, come on. Let's get back to the base. Ooh, we got some. Get my gun out. Thought I heard somebody behind me. I guess I could avoid them and just get on with making the fuel. May as well grab these too, since they're right next to the casa. Should really put some lights in here too. I don't know. What do y'all think? Oh, I had. When we were on the early access, I guess I haven't unlocked those or haven't researched them yet. They must have locked them down after the early access because the previous base that I built, it was pretty, pretty cool, and all the items and everything were unlocked. Not now, so. Let's do 2 of those. Okay, and I think we got enough. Yeah, we have plenty of water now. But we also have plenty of the flour sand. Or no, I'm looking at the wrong thing again. Alright, so we have 20, so we'll collect some more fuel cells after a little while. But let's get on with going to the bike. I should probably deposit this here, shouldn't I? Yeah, let's get one of these fuel cells. Deposit that. In case we get caught up by taken down by one of the sandworms. Okay. So new status. Let's check everything else out. Okay, the PSU, we do have one of those on us. So we have one of the Sandbite, the MK1. Yeah, I think we should be good. Alright, where should we go explore now, everyone? I was trying to get over to here. So I might actually try. I'm just gonna put a point there, and then we're gonna try and go up here to Jabal. Cause I got stuck. You can see how I did the survey probe here, and I drove through this entire route here yesterday and got back here. I think this might be the entire. Is this the edge, the outer edge of the map? I want to try and get to the deep desert, but I think we have to unlock a bunch more of the journey to get there. So, with that being said, let's hop on the road. and try not to flip ourselves over. I should really try to make this opening a little bit bigger. Even got to experience some quicksand yesterday, and then some of the defensive measures that you can implement at your bases and whatnot. So it's pretty cool. Some of the stuff you can deploy. All right, let's get this over onto the rocks. We'll go around here. Come on. Yeah, that contract, I never ended up getting the ringleader yesterday, so I don't know, I might stop tracking that, and then I could probably stop tracking that. We can always like go back to that. Scrap metal, execution order. Alright, eliminate the ringleader, contact issuer. Yeah, because I think if we were to finish that, we'd have to like drive way the heck out of the way to go meet back up with that person. So let's get rid of that one. Scrap metal. I think we already did this one, didn't we? Oh, I didn't claim the reward. There we go. Huh. That's like almost like finding a $20 bill in your pants after putting them in the washer. Alright. Level up, skill points. Ooh. Hop off here. We gotta get some fuel cells. We passed one of these, might as well get it, huh? No sense in just passing it by. Now I don't know if the orthantopper, or I think that's how you pronounce it, I don't know if that runs on those small or if I have to produce those large ones. It wants me to do some of this dew here. I gotta find some plants that I can get some moisture. So we got pretty much to the point, but we need to go this way. I'm just gonna mark it here because I might skirt this right here. Might skirt along the rocks there to avoid those breach points that the sandworms came up through. If we look here, we could probably hit this. I don't know what is open up here. It's hard to see right here. It looks like there's some blockages, but it looks like kind of sporadic here. I just want to do a survey probe so that way it shows up, you know, illuminated on the map. So maybe I'll just put a point to like right here. This looks like all right, let's go. Let's go. Come on. Got to be able to make that. I hope that was a good plot or a waypoint. I have a feeling. There we go. Yeah, see? Oh, don't slow up. No. That's what that is. Oh no. Come on, get on the rocks. Alright. Made it. Alright, let's hop off this real quick. We'll see if we have... Do we still have our Dew Reaper, or did I deposit that? It was damaged, but it should still work if I have it. Oh, that's pretty cool. Those MK2 the heal kits are it looks like it does 35 and then restoration over time. Where'd my Dew Reaper go? I probably don't have enough to produce that, do I? Or I'd have to go to... Probably have to fabricate that, I think. Well, I'm not going back to the home base to fabricate that, so I'll just hop on here and hope for the best. Alright, so let's go back to the map. I think if I put a plot point... Do we really have to climb up all the way to here? I guess I could just drive over there, huh? Don't necessarily have to do the survey probe if I drive over there, I guess. It just takes forever to drive around the whole map if that's the way you're gonna do it. Alright, Hand of Kidder. Up a little bit here. Again, we don't want to miss out on an opportunity here. We'll collect some fuel cells. Because we're going to need plenty of fuel to explore a bunch for all the different missions. some hydration. Okay. Well, I think if I park and I go up to the top here, we should be able to do a probe, which I think would cover all this plus this. I don't know if that's even worth it at this point now. Let me just go. Put our... Alright, come on. Put the sand bike there. Let's take a look at our... Alright, so our power pack here. Alright, so we should have... Make sure am I on the right one? Yeah, at the end of the stream yesterday, I was struggling to get up some of these rock formations. Kept falling down and I broke one of my belts. Hopefully I don't have that problem today. I think I even left stuff behind yesterday, unfortunately, but it wasn't too much. It was just a couple items. I almost went over the edge there. Oh, man. There's so many close calls. Alright, we gotta get up here. Come on. There we go. Alright, let's hop up here. This is a really fun game, though. If you don't already own it, I definitely recommend it. I just think there's, I don't know, it's a really good survival. Oh no. Really? That's what was happening yesterday. Shoot that from here? Let's see if I can do that from here. Actually, let me drop. I'm gonna have to drop an item, I think. Alright, so let's unequip that. And let's equip this. Alright, I was high enough. Wasn't sure if I would get get the complaint there from the game. Like, you gotta keep going 30 whatever meters. Alright. Well, everything but this little piece. Like, come on, man. Am I right? Should just do the whole sector. Alright, so let's get our inventory. We'll unequip this. Let's get the... So if we unequip that and re-equip this. Gotta go with the blue. Alright, so we have 54 intel. Alright, so that's all locked. But we do have... Ooh, a thumper. That's what I was driving through yesterday. Spiced beer. May as well do that. And let's take a look at some of the vehicles here. So we might need that with almost getting taken down yesterday by the sandworm. How much does this cost? Oops. Unknown item. That's not fair. Oh, 15. 15. Buggy booster. Let me check if I... That's a pretty cool gun. I'm gonna do that one. I should probably focus on what I actually need. There it is. Yeah, I got this right here. Survival fabricator and general fabricator. I guess I gotta go back. I don't have those on me, but I do have the generators back at the home base, but I don't want to go back right now. Alright, we gotta get out of the... Get out of the sun, cool down a little bit here. And is there some dew somewhere around here? It's always like right out in the sun, isn't it? It's like, how's the dew gonna even stay on there? Critically injured. Well, let me bandage myself up and then let's keep exploring. It is not really healing me a ton, is it? I wonder if that's because I used the MK2 that heals over time. I do not know that. But let's get back on our little hoopty here. Get into the shade a little. Alright, where were we headed here? I don't know, where y'all want to go explore? You want to go explore this way? Maybe we'll hit this up right here. See if we can get up right here and then do another surveying probe there. Catching some air. Right. Hope everybody's enjoying the stream. Feel free to put any comments in the chat if there's something specific, games and or content you'd like checked out. Happy to tailor everything. Whatever's going to be entertaining for everybody. If you're new to the stream, don't forget to check the chat for our social media links and our website and whatnot. We do have merch that we'll be giving away, and we'll make sure to post what the requirements are for getting enrolled or registered to potentially win some merch. But if you'd like to support the channel and the cause, definitely go on our website, cosplay.games, and check out our items that we have available right now. We do not want to go down there, though. Alright, we only got a minute, so I'm going to try and get somewhere where I can not be exposed so much.
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
Oh boy. I should have gone on that side. Got a little little bit of shelter or relief here. We'll have to get some hydration though before we hop back on the bike, unfortunately. Wait till this passes and then we'll make sure we do that. Alright, I thought I saw some over here. Where did I see that then? Whoa. Well, we might have to hop on our bike. Didn't want to have to do that, but try to bring some calm to the neighborhood. Gotta be some hydration here somewhere. Over here, maybe? Keep running into these rocks. Come on. Practically doing a slalom here. Let me just look on the map here. There's gotta be some hydration. Brittle bush. Alright, so there's some right there. Turn around. I do not want to go back down there right now. That's where we were yesterday. Trying to snipe me. Starting to get a little hard to see here. see where we are. Alright, that was way over there? I didn't think it was that far. Can we get down there? Well, let's try. Yeah, it wasn't liking that. I feel thirsty. Well, no kidding. I'm trying to get to the primrose. Without falling down into the canyon there. Would have been pretty rough for the landing. We gotta stop here, don't we? We gotta get some fuel. Okay, finally. Okay. Alright, now that we got that, let's head along here. Head there, and then I think I might build a small base, like just a 4 walls roof kind of base, heading out west out there, so I don't have to go back to the main base where we got all our fabricators and whatnot. So that way we can keep exploring a bit more. Okay, so I better keep my eyes on the road. Got some quicksand here. Let's just put our marker there. We haven't explored that area yet. Let's see what we can find. Oh. Whoa. get me with this. Always. Let's hurry. Run. Alright, so we are here. Let's head here now. Is that gonna clear out already? See if we can take some air here. Woohoo! It's the little things that make things fun. Okay. So we have that now. I don't see a way up there, but maybe we could just put a mark like right here. Follow along here and see if we can find a nice spot to build a really small base. Okay. Don't need to go up there. Not going to be able to build a base up there. Hopefully we don't encounter too much drama up here. I'm going to get some of this hydration now. Oh, we got some tunes going. It's like several of the new games that I've been playing recently. They have some pretty good music. Whoever the music producers are. Get some air. Woohoo! We're by this east wall, I think it was called. I wonder if the worms can come right here. Oh, that looks a little sketchy. Don't it? Let's do some jumps here. like Excite Bike almost. This is bringing me back to my NES days. Alright, so let's take a look at the map. I wonder if this would be a good spot. What do y'all think? Should we build something like right here, or should we keep going? If we keep going, I don't know what's over here. But we could go up here, and then we could do like a probe. But I wonder if there's like a route to, you know, go up there. Because that looks pretty steep. And is there some primrose around here? Let's just keep going. What is that, coal? Wow, you can get some air. Alright, so I think we'd have better luck going up right here, actually. So let's go up here. Hopefully there's some, like, primrose bushes. Yeah, because that's probably high enough right there to do the probe. Yeah, we could do that. Let's go right here. Alright, let's get our construction tool out. Hopefully we got enough to do something. Alright, subfief console. Not enough materials. Oh, I gotta get some salvaged. I'm short of that. But since it is a temporary one, let's just put this here. Actually, we're gonna need a couple more here, I think. Enough stone. Alright. Is there some moisture around here? Oh no. The nearest one's there. Do I have any blood? No, I don't. Oh. Alright, let's hop on the hoopty. Let's get going. the shade a little bit. Aluminum. That's pretty cool. Haven't picked any of that up yet. Oh, can't get that. Is there any granite? Granite, where are you? Gotta finish up those walls down there. Should have probably just built the little fort right here, so I was close to the hydration. Alright, let's go see if we can find some granite to finish those walls. And what is this? This black stuff. I gotta check this out. Basalt. Oh, not good enough for that. It's good enough to analyze it, but not cut it. Ooh, we're down to 19%. I might have to replace or repair those shortly, and hopefully I have enough welding wire. It's all the jumps and all that I'm doing. There we go. Alright, let's get the aluminum, get the granite here. Okay, any other granite? Anywhere? Nowhere? Okay, that's what I thought. Was that scrap metal? Alright, I might have enough. Oh, that was to do the advanced. I think that was to do the advanced, thought that was a granite. The advanced thief console. Alright, let's see what we can build. Let's put a roof over our heads first. Need to get at least a little bit of shade. Alright, we have a little bit of shade at least here. I'm going to put a staircase. put that there? No? It's not gonna let me? You're not gonna let me. Okay, there we go. Okay, we'll put foundation. Now let's put a door. Actually, I gotta destroy that. What do I need for this? Alright, salvaged metal. We'll just place that there. So that'll eventually provide some protection. Alright, I'll get rid of that. Build. Nope. Get rid of that. Okay, so we have a little garage here. Well, I don't know if you'd call it that, but it's something. Alright, so we got that. Alright, let's go get some more hydration real quick. And we need a little bit more granite. So we'll go explore that. And then I think we may leave that right there then. We can stop or end the stream right there for the day after we get the granite and finish building that. Let's see if we can get, so that's copper, aluminum, granite, copper. Okay. Alright, coming up on it again. somewhere around here. There it is. Right. Got that. Go finish up our build, and then we'll be able to keep exploring even farther out west, or I think we got a little bit more north to go, so that'd be pretty cool. And hopefully get one of those Ordentoppers. Okay, so we get the construction tool. Not enough materials again. There's got to be more granite somewhere around here, right? See if we can go over here. It's like abandoned right there. Gonna need some fuel cells for see if we can find one more granite. Fuel cells. Gonna need those anyway. Ooh, here we go. Did I find the mother lode? I guess I could have probably used my handheld resource scanner. I don't know if I've even used that after I had to craft that for the mission or whatever. Let me go see. Wonder if that's... do I even have that? Nope. But I do have enough stone now to complete my little fort. And let's get this. fuel cells and scrap metal. I think they gave me a break there because they were like, that was not a perfectly straight cut like the line showed. I appreciate everybody tuning into the stream today. Definitely excited to keep growing the channel, and if you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe, share, like on all your social media and whatnot, and spread the word. We're going to be doing some giveaways and things like that of some merch and various things. So definitely stay tuned, and if you'd like to, we'd love to have you as a subscriber. So go ahead and subscribe if that's something you'd like to do. We do have custom emotes and other benefits of being a subscriber. We appreciate the support. Okay, so let's get our construction tool out, finish the rooftop. Fill that, fill that. Alright, so our building is complete, and I do believe we also have enough for this. I wonder, I should, well, I don't want to clutter that, the garage down there too much. Alright, so we do, wow, we got 9 days. I don't know if we needed to deposit all of that, but we got 9 days of protection now for this little temporary base, so we might have to recoup some of that fuel or whatever. Let me see what I got here. Actually, let me hop on here. Go get some more hydration. Then we might end there for the day. After we hydrate, I just tucked and rolled there. So we have that. Let's get our welding tool. Now let's take a look. Alright, so we got that right one to 60%. Dang. Alright, so let's get our welding tool again. Alright, that is as good as we're getting this. 58, 60, 53. We'll produce some more on the next stream, maybe. See if we got enough for a spawn beacon. Unless I already have one. We got our spawn beacon deployed, and let's put our blood extractor. All right, well, I'm pretty happy with that, I guess. Got a little bit more west, and then I think we still have 2 survey probes, so we could probably climb this on the next stream, and then survey like out in this, the Udham, or however you pronounce that, and then maybe up here, and then go from there. I appreciate everybody tuning into the stream. Don't forget again to check out our social media and like, share, follow, and if you're inclined to do so, we'd love to see you subscribe to the channel. We're going to be doing a variety of different games. Dune. We have, Elder Ring, Night Rain, and usually play Ghost Recon, Breakpoint, and a number of Doom, the Dark Ages, and all the latest games. Also going to be trying to do a little bit of in real life and focusing those on like cybersecurity. And going through some walkthroughs for like Try Hack Me and other things around the cybersecurity and offensive security platforms that are out there for learning and whatnot. So appreciate everybody tuning in again, and we'll see you on the next stream. All right, hope everybody has a good day.